Here's a tutorial on how to make an MP waterfall. Here are the pens you will need. A waterfall mod, preferably with a comssa backplug. If you don't have a backplug, you will also need a pirat+comssa, a hybrid gel grip for the backplug and the ink tube, and a zebra multi-pen refill mechanism. You can also use a metallic gel for the ink tube instead of the hybrid gel grip, but you will still need the hybrid gel grip backplug. Here are the tools you'll need. Let's get started. Take your waterfall and remove the comssa backplug. Take your comssa backplug and cut it to 6 mm. Take your hybrid gel grip and remove the backplug and the ink tube. You'll need an RSVP ink tube to remove the backplug. Now remove the tip from your HDG ink tube. Be very careful not to spill any ink. Now using a plastic bag and some rubbing alcohol, clean your ink tube. After a while, the ink should start dissolving. In the end, your ink tube should look something like this. Now take your super pirat barrel and measure it using your ruler. Take the measurement that you got from your super pirat barrel and cut it 1 mm shorter. For example, my super pirat barrel is 11.4 centimeters. So I'll cut my ink tube to 11.3 centimeters. If you're not sure, cut it to the same length as your super pirat barrel. It is always better to cut it too long than to cut it too short. Keep both pieces from the ink tube. Now take one of your Reynolds caps and remove the signo tip. Take your x-acto knife and hollow out a small hole in the Reynolds cap. Start from the center and spiral outwards. In the end, your cap should look something like this. Now take your zebra pencil mechanism and see if it can fit through the hole inside the cap. If not, you will have to try to hollow out the cap a little more. The pencil mechanism should not be able to go all the way through. Be careful not to crack or to cut too big of a hole, as it will not be able to hold the pencil mechanism. Once you know your zebra refill can fit through the cap, go ahead and put the signo back on. See if your mechanism works in this configuration. Now take your ink tube and your HDG backplug and put them together. Take the ink tube excess and try to tape it on top of the HDG backplug. Take the ink tube that you just made and put it inside of the body. Now take your front cap with the mechanism and try to line it up with your ink tube. Check if the mechanism still works. Now go ahead and put your comssa backplug inside the body. Check if your mechanism still works. If your backplug still wobbles a little bit, you will need to wrap around some Teflon tape. Now when you're ready, go ahead and put the back cap onto the body. Check if your mechanism still works. If your ink tube is too long, you will need to cut it a little bit. Your back cap should not extend too far from the body, yet it should still have enough leeway that you can click it. Again, if there is any rattling, add some Teflon tape to either the inside ink tube or to the back plug. And there you go. That's how you make a mechanical pencil waterfall. If you have any questions, go ahead and put a comment below or send me a message on UPSB.